1 Samuel chapter 22 shows two very different scenes unfolding at the same time. David finding refuge and Saul descending deeper into fear and cruelty. David escaped to the cave of Adullam. There his brothers and his father's household came to him. Soon others gathered as well, those who were in distress, in debt, or bitter in spirit. David became their leader, and about 400 men were with him. Concerned for his parents' safety, David brought them to the king of Moab and asked him to protect them while he sought God's will. But the prophet Gad told David not to stay in the stronghold and urged him to return to the land of Judah, so David went to the forest of Hereth. Meanwhile, Saul sat under a tree at Gibeah with his officials, holding his spear. He accused his servants of conspiracy, claiming that no one had told him about Jonathan's covenant with David. Doeg the Edomite spoke up, reporting that he had seen David at Nob with Ahimelech the priest, who had given David food and the sword of Goliath, and inquired of the Lord for him. Saul summoned Ahimelech and the priests. Ahimelech defended himself, saying David was one of Saul's most faithful servants, and that he had no idea David was fleeing from the king. But Saul refused to listen. He ordered the guards to kill the priests, but they would not raise their hands against the servants of the Lord. Doeg stepped forward and carried out the king's command. He killed 85 priests and then attacked the town of Nob, putting men, women, children, infants, cattle, donkeys, and sheep to the sword. Only one son of Ahimelech escaped, Abiathar, and he fled to David. When he told David what had happened, David was grieved. He knew Doeg had been present and said he was responsible for the deaths of the priests. David told Abiathar to stay with him and not to fear, for the one who sought David's life sought his as well. 1 Samuel 22 reveals the growing contrast between Saul's fearful tyranny and David's emerging leadership, one marked by violence, the other by gathering the broken and protecting the innocent. Next comes 1 Samuel 23, where David rescues a city, seeks God's guidance, and continues to evade Saul's pursuit.